Yo, what is going on, guys? It's me, Free Riceman again, and we're back again with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be watching, of course, the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Giants. And right now, I did watch it last night, but I just want to make a video since I haven't done one before. And I probably previously mentioned about a tier list video, but I may do that when we get to the playoffs. I don't know. But as you can tell, like I said, I'm a Vikings fan, and I just wanted to watch this because Philadelphia Eagles haven't been doing so hot since the Broncos destroyed them, and holy fuck, I am speechless. Like, I don't know how they lost to the not the Broncos. Well, I don't know how they lost to the Broncos, but the Giants, 1-4 Giants, making them go to 4-2. And next game, I don't know what's going to happen when they go against the Vikings, which I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen because the Vikings are in the bye week, and so I don't know what's going to go. It's going to happen. I don't know if Hurts or the entire defense and offense are going to get smacked down, or if they make a comeback. And if they do, honestly, I don't care. Like, even though it's a loss, but we done pretty well, except the fucking Steelers killing us. But frankly, it was just a pain in the ass that game. But let's get started with this video or this game. Oh, I'm clicking on OBS. Okay, so now
You got Barkley behind Hurts. Give it to him on the ground, and that's the way they start. And again,
see, my thing is like I already know what happened. I've been watching other YouTubers, so I'm just like, just staring at the screen, just like, yeah. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I made just like review of like what these plays are. Barkley did really well this game. Well, besides, I kind of feel bad for him because like 99% of the time he just got barely had any time. Hurts was getting screwed over, but it sucks,
yards,
you
so
know.
that's his longest gain of the season. Smith in motion. Barkley again. Barkley
Come on, Barkley. See,
Well,
they were doing well up
be
until
tonight.
they decided it was just like,
They keep Dillon in the backfield on a second down and 8. This time it's Hurts. Nothing happening there. Stop.
yeah, Hurts.
Phillips behind the line of scrimmage. Stack a couple of receivers to the left side. Hurts looks to the right side, throws, caught, but stopped shy of the first down. They go to the tight end, Dallas Goedert.
And I think the Giants didn't even get any field goals. But this was the only field goal in the game this game. And my God, Dart, like, I don't know how, like, what, like, I'm flabbergasted how this team, after Russell Wilson was killing them. By the way, we'll get to Russell Wilson in a second once we get to his play. But Jackson Dart, I swear, he just, like, he made the Eagles look like he's like, he made the whole Giants team look like a whole Super Bowl contender, and they're 1-4. Like, are we gonna get like another Super Bowl like playoff contender? I don't know. I think they can still make it to the playoffs if they don't get destroyed by other teams. But I'm just saying this is just one game, and honestly, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what their plan is, but honestly, I would love to see any underdog team. Like, no Chiefs, no Eagles, and if the Eagles go again, it's whatever. But I would love to see maybe like the Bills need to go to the Super Bowl. That's a no-brainer. But even though they did kind of get destroyed by the Patriots, which I don't know how, but I don't know. like this season's kind of wacky. I don't understand what's going on with this. So now we can go on with this. All right, back with the video. I'm talking too much.
By little Jordan Humphrey, who was just elevated to the active list.
He might be called Little Jordan Humphrey.
I heard Rango's actually like, I think he's a backup. I don't know. Heard he's like pretty terrible. And like I've been hearing a lot about Adoree Jackson too.
He can run.
Like what? How? Like hold on. Like how do you let Jackson Dart do this? I don't see what this is not. I don't remember this being a Super Bowl team. The Eagles, Philadelphia. I don't know what's going on with them. He's making a fool of the whole team. Even though he did get injured, but you know. All right, Hurts, and he gets sacked here. Sheesh. I think Jackson Dart didn't get sacked either this entire game, did he? I don't know.
Dart throws, and that's going to be caught at the 41-yard line by Wan'Dale Robinson, who gets up and picks up a few more yards.
Jesus Christ.
Interesting formation. Dart. Is he going to take off again?
What the fuck?
To, but no, he finds an
how does that happen? How does that happen? Who is that? I think that's Jackson. I don't know. But how? How do you lose your grip from that? I don't know. I just feel so bad for the Eagles because like he trips too.
Stays in bounds. Robinson's going to go all the way for a touchdown.
This is just wacky.
Whoa.
You get Robinson right here, and Zach Bond lined up opposite, but they bring
and
pressure.
Zach Bond
didn't
do like.
This is just backyard football.
Zach Bond is good, I admit, but I feel like they haven't played 100%. Because I did see like in the replay when you talk about like in what's it called, the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Chiefs. I've seen a lot of stuff that like Chris Jones should have done something with the team with the last play when Trevor Lawrence, I think that's his name, guy, I don't know any of it. The guy who picked his nose or something, I don't know. But Chris Jones didn't do anything. Like if you can go back, I can like hold on. Okay, so like right here. This is like Chris Jones doesn't do anything. Like look at that. Like, what are you should have stopped. You could have stopped him. Anyways, that's just a little clip. We are not watching the Chiefs versus Jags. We're watching the New York Giants killing the Eagles. Okay.
And making that throw once again.
See, and like, I'm still surprised that even despite this, even as a Vikings fan, I just feel so bad. Like, what is going on?
This time down the right side and
I
turning
think that's
around.
passer. No, he caught that. Yeah, he caught that.
A.J. Brown on the other side.
Like, it's only just A.J. Brown, Saquon, and the other dude.
The motion man.
And Hurts rushing.
Protection is terrific.
They got good protection though.
That pass pulled in here by Goddard.
Goddard, that's his name.
Hurts on 2nd and 6 over the middle. That's caught. It'll be first down and goal. That's 4 receivers now on the right side. Little flip here, little trickery, and it works. Goddard into the end zone. Touchdown Philadelphia.
They should like. I've been hearing a lot about Patullo, dude. Like, and I feel like people are just hating on him too much. I don't know. I don't understand why he has to be like that, or just like he's killing the team. I don't know who the offensive coordinator was for the Eagles for the Super Bowl. I don't know what happened. I guess he got fired or something. I gotta look that up, but he was doing well. Like, it wasn't his fault. My thing is, the Cowboys and hold on, what was the other team? I don't remember. But besides that, besides like the Cowboys, that was a no brainer. Like, but if you really think about it, at the start of the season, they slipped up because Jalen Carter got ejected, and that just scrambled. Like, my thing is, the Eagles have been winning their first 4 games, but the Cowboys they won by like not a landslide, but really close, letting the Cowboys get points. I don't know what the second one, but they won that one. I think it was the Rams. Were they? And then the Bucks. Yeah. So it was Cowboys, Rams, Bucks, Broncos, and wait. No, wait. I'm tweaking. Hold on. Sorry, I just ended that recording for some reason. So I'm a dumbass. So it was the Chiefs. The Chiefs. So it was Cowboys, Chiefs, Rams, Bucks, Denver, the Broncos, and then now the Giants. But the Cowboys, they let their point like they let a lot of points go for that, which this kind of like a little star off, but they still won. That was fine. Week 2, it was difficult because of the Chiefs, another a rematch against Super Bowl, which that's understandable. But when you go to the Rams were really good, a really good defense and offense. They were really stopping them. The Eagles were just, I think the first half they were doing, no, the second half they were doing good. But the first half they were just selling it entirely and got lucky with the blocked field goal. So you kind of get that feeling where it's like if they're okay, they are just a little struggling a little bit. Then the Buccaneers, oh my god, they just they were doing good the first half and then started fumbling the second half and still won. Which I don't know what's going on, but something has to change with the Philadelphia Eagles because in all honesty, I don't know what they're gonna do if they're going against a bye week team, which I honestly do feel bad because I don't know if we're gonna get well rested because we got a whole week, whole actually 2 weeks to get rested and well managed for the Vikings. And I think McCarthy's JJ McCarthy is going to be in week 8. I don't know unless if Wentz. I think Wentz is still playing, which is going to be kind of cool though, seeing Wentz going against his former team that he carried during the early season. And he was funny. I thought he was older, like in his 40s. I didn't know. I think he was a rookie. Um, but I want to see that. I don't know. I'm still kind of thinking like, are the Eagles if they don't get their act together this week, after this fumble, Vikings may win and then they're going to be 4-3, which I don't know what's going to happen. I just talked for like 5 minutes, so I'm sorry. Let's get back to this.
To the right. What a look here. I mean, this is a throwback. And how somehow he navigates his way through all those.
But I do admit that the Eagles did play. They tried their best. Well, not their hardest. It's just they struggled because there was a lot of injuries between both sides and all that.
Vaughn makes the tackle. It's 4th down.
And they figured it out.
3rd and 7. Hurts, deep drop, throws, caught. Smith, Devontae Smith, before he's forced out of bounds by Newman, picks up the 1st down.
They just had a bust there in coverage.
Hurts, eyes downfield, caught inside the 40, pushed out of bounds. A.J. Brown goes to 250, now in the backfield. Brown was in motion to the inside. That pass is caught, and stretching for that 1st down is Goddard, who now has already caught 6 passes. Hurts to the outside. Brown.
Yeah, I
Can he
fixed
get
it.
in? He stopped a little short. Adebo is there. One more time.
I think
Crowd
they got
hates
this
it.
push too.
Eagles love
So
it. Touchdown.
might call that bully ball. And we just saw him do it 4 straight times. If you got Dexter Lawrence there right over the ball and you can't stop it.
Johnson the 2 touchdowns last week.
Yeah, so
On the first 2 series in New Orleans. Pass, hold in. That time it's low.
I just could never experience, like, think that one of the top teams in the league, the first in their division, is losing to one of the bottom. Like, it's weird. Seeing, like, 17-13, and if you look back on the Giants' first 4 games, or first 5 games, they didn't get any, like, they barely got points and all that, but especially with the Eagles, the top team, like, this should be, like, maybe, like, 27 to, like, 3 or something. That should not be, like, 17-13. They're contending. 6 or 4 points ahead, but still, it's weird. I don't understand how.
From the practice squad.
Good job using the cadence, get a tip maybe on coverage.
To the outside and making the grab. Giants have 2 timeouts. Dart, moving, dancing, twirling, picks up the first down and runs out of bounds. And the crowd wants a flag. With Mitchell out, they're going to Adoree Jackson's side.
This game's just wacky, and they let him. They let Scatterboo.
The right guard been pulled, led the way. Scatterboo to the end zone.
Well, they answered. Heck of a drive, 15 plays.
Lip reader to figure that baby out. On first down, start with a run. Start with a good run by Barkley to the 25. They'll hustle to the line of scrimmage. And Shipley is the back. Stays in the block. Hurts. He's going to run with it. And he's going to be stopped at the 48, but the
Better
Cardinals
hurry.
going to keep running.
There you go. There.
No time to do anything, really, by the time they get settled here. That's it.
Yeah. Plus
That's
it's 4th down. You can't spike it.
Bunch of receivers to the left side. Dart looks the other way. Dart throws over the middle, and that is hauled in by Theo Johnson. Ball comes out, and
Wait.
now they're going to rule it incomplete.
That was incomplete. Hold on.
Dart throws over the middle.
Oh, okay, yeah,
it
slipped out of his hands.
By
Okay.
Theo Johnson. Ball
I don't know why
comes
Zach Bond
out,
grabbed it.
and now they're gonna rule it incomplete.
He's like, give me that
A.J.
shit.
Dillon in the backfield. Going deep. Out in front. The pass is too deep. He had DeVonta Smith. And Scatterboo is a running back. He has it, and he has the first down.
I don't know what Hurts was doing with that throw to Devontae.
It looked like for a second it was ready to come from the 24. Tracy is the back.
And see that
Dart keeps.
that
Dart inside the 20. Tripped up
see
from
that's
behind. Gets
like
to the
that play's
17.
pretty good though.
Out of the pistol.
But what I think
Scatterboo is the back.
what I think about this game, I feel like that the Giants already figured out what the Eagles were doing, and that's why their defense start stopping the offense, and of course the defense, their defense couldn't figure out what we were doing for the Giants. That's why I feel like that's kind of a major flaw between the team. They need to figure out just not focusing on just one play per play, but just figure something out to just try to trick the Giants into figuring out, trying to not just replay the same thing, because you can't just do that being on a dead horse. You can't do that. Like, you can't just play, just run with Saquon. They're going to figure that out, and that's the problem. They need to, not just Saquon and DeVonta Smith and I'm having a brain fart. A.J. Brown. You can't just work on just focusing on them. I know Hurts was throwing to that's his name, number 88, but just can't be doing that. You can't just let that happen, especially with the defense. I understand, like Zach Bond to Cooper DeJean. I know Jalen Carter's out for a heel injury, but you just can't just do this. Like Adoree Jackson, it's just hard. It's just going from that to this. It's just crazy.
Back to him, Scatterboo inside the 10.
And like, how did you just push Zach Bond out of the way like that? Like he was a piece of paper. That's just nuts.
Do it himself. He'll give it to Scatterboo. Scatterboo, second effort. Does he get in? One official said short, the other one says touchdown. So on the near side, he signaled touchdown, but you see the other official coming in and saying he's short.
Look at he's going right through Zach Bond. Oh, that's a touchdown, right?
Yeah, that has to be.
I mean, I don't know what we're looking at. That's pretty.
Yeah, because even though he fumbles the ball, Scatterboo fumbles the ball, the other Giants player jumps in and grabs it. So I guess it counts as a fumble return. Touchdown.
Replay does not lie. Gets it across before he stopped. Ball was coming out, but that's after he crossed the goal line.
Now watch Adoree Jackson's effort here to make a tackle. Now, you hate to see that.
I hate to mention it, but of course the Phillies, I gotta say Phillies and Flyers losing on their opening day. Then the Phillies losing to the Dodgers, which I don't want to say anything about that. That was bad. That last play for the Dodgers was just, I don't want to go into that. But anyways, back to the Eagles-Giants.
Even from a corner.
Was leading the cheers. Now Philly starts. Barkley is the back. Hurts backs up. Deep drop. Starts to run with it. Passes complete. Goddard makes the catch. First down. We go to Cayley. They've had 18 runs, 23 passes. 3rd and 7 here. Deep drop. Pressure. Got him by the shirt tail. Sacks him. Brian Burns.
He grabbed, that is just.
Dart dancing, throws on the run.
You see, that is fucking crazy right there.
Dart dancing, throws
How did,
on the run.
bro? I didn't know that guy nearly got fucking injured too, which was crazy.
That time. It was just coming into the game.
And he's able to execute and deliver.
Dart throws, caught. 7-yard gain. The Giants able to extend drives tonight. Wide. Rush 5. Gets the pass away. Caught. Got the first down and a lot more. Into Philly territory. Theo Johnson, the tight end. Eagle D trying to find the answer. Dart. Stop him at the 45.
This is when he got injured,
Patrick
which is,
Johnson
oh my lord.
making that tackle. 2nd down. Now here
I thought it was
is.
gonna be over when that happened, with Jackson Dart getting injured. Well, I don't think he got injured. He just got hurt a little bit. But when Russell Wilson came out, he's coming back. I'm telling you right now. His play was so shit.
So for the moment,
so he was down.
he's down.
Thankfully,
Which means, of course, Russell
Dart
Wilson
came back.
will come in, at least for the next play. And who knows how much longer. Play clock.
Okay, so I gotta analyze this real quick. This motherfucker, so he claps the start. What my thing is, what do you do? So you got that guy right there, number 17, I think. So you have time. You don't need that this play. You have a good defense. You gotta make it smart and fast. But why? You got a few seconds. I know the defense is pretty good for the Eagles, but why not just throw it? Like, what is that dumb throw with just I know you gotta be quick, but where the fuck are you throwing it at? See, that's why once you already knew Russell Wilson came out, that shit was ass. Thank God Dart came back. Wilson, you're not helping. And he fucking caused them to return back for Eagles.
First things first. Hurts in the end zone, buying time, has to throw underneath. Caught. Can Barkley get the first down? He cannot. It'll be 4th and 2. So the Eagles in this half, 3 possessions, 3 punts.
This is just bad.
Pass, caught, Smith, and he'll get the first down and pick up about 15. In the process, Tyler Nubin.
See, and now, this is when, I think this is when he gets intercepted. No? Okay, no. After, I think the next play.
Might have the first down. Tackled right at the line there. What a night for him.
So, this play, I don't know how you missed. That was just a bad catch.
Intercepted. Picked off all the way down the sideline.
If Saquon and Hurts didn't come up on him, he would have been instantly getting a touchdown. But it was already over to begin with. With that, coupled with 17 to 34, you could have made a really good comeback. But it was just the defense and the amount of time they got screwed over by the Giants. It's just crazy.
Ball is thrown behind Dotson, which allows Flock to recover, step in front of it, and come up with a game, maybe sealing interception for the Giants. He kept working his left this entire drive, going to his left. This time, again, a little bit behind his target. And what a job by Flott, who you could argue has been the most consistent corner for the Giants all year.
And see, and he gets, I think he gets pushed in there too.
He is in. Touchdown.
See, and at this point, it was over.
Set up Jackson Dart, Cam Scatterboot, they're able to punch it in. And, I mean,
and he does this weird... Bro did a whole ass jump. Hurts.
Can they keep it alive? Yes. Up to the 20-yard line for a first down. Devontae Smith makes that grab.
Philly.
Dillon in the backfield. To the outside goes the pass. Dillon makes that grab. Pickup of 8. Deep downfield. And that is hauled in inside the 40-yard line by Goddard. 36-yard gain. Goddard's now caught 9. Underneath, catches made.
Oh, is this the fumble? Oh, see, that fumble.
And the ball comes out.
And see, in that, you knew it was over by the time they got a fucking fumble.
A fumble, and it's recovered by the Giants.
See,
knocked that out. 24 coming from our right with that
and
hand
boom,
right
there. It was just
got his left fist on it to punch it out before that knee touched.
And Drew Phillips is there to recover it. They're waiting for confirmation. Is the knee down first? They're looking at it obviously upstairs from the 25. Scatterboot.
And see, and they're letting Scatterboot get a gain on them.
Obstacle, this kind of challenge, the noise, it's going to be deafening from the outside.
And very unexpected. Pass caught. That's who else? That's Scatterboot again. To the 31. And now inside the 30 and fighting for the first down is Singletary.
Getting this team ready to play tonight against the Eagles.
See, and that's the thing. How? I'm speechless on how this game ended. It was just horrible for the Eagles. Hopefully, in the Eagles versus the Vikings, they'll stand at least a chance. Granted, I want the Vikings to win, but I don't want it to be like the Bengals versus the Vikings, because we don't talk about the Bengals versus the Vikings. We don't talk about that. That was just a massacre. Hopefully, they can stand a chance. They can stop us Vikings, and Vikings can stop them. And we can take the win, or they can. Either or, I don't care if we win or lose. We're still in the playoffs chances. We just don't want to get fucked over by every team. Hopefully, we can make it to the playoffs. And best luck, best wishes next week for the Eagles. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. It's a different video for today. And I'll see you guys later.